Hey everybody, Jay Barino here. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. We're finishing up the Mongolian campaign of Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition, Pax Mongolica.
Only one power stands in our way. France and the kingdoms beyond are beaten from decades of crusades. If we break Eastern Europe, then it is likely that all of Western Europe will surrender. But to break the East, we must defeat Hungary. Hungary possesses the most formidable cavalry in all of Europe. They have not only the strength of European armor, but their horses are cousins to our own, having drifted in from across the Russian steppes. The Saho River that separates us from the army of Hungary is frozen, so we will be unable to deploy boats. Instead, the battle will be won or lost over who controls the bridge. Subutai is coming with reinforcements. If we can survive the charge of the Hungarian knights until Subutai arrives, then we can hope to take the bridge. Much rests on this simple bridge. If we capture the Saho crossing, we capture Hungary. If Hungary falls, so falls Europe. With Europe and Asia under Mongol control, our conquest of the world will be complete and final.
So it actually sounds like we're going to want to mix in some camel riders this time, if Hungary's specialty is going to be cavalry. Destroy all Hungarian town centers and castles, survive until Subutai's reinforcements arrive. Ogadai Khan is restricted to 125. Use your saboteurs wisely. You cannot train anymore. I don't know what those are. Onagers and trebuchets can flatten forests. It is impossible to build ships due to the ice on the Saho River. Okay. We've gathered to the north of the Saho River to invade Hungary. Subutai himself will arrive later in the east with reinforcements. The Kingdom of Hungary is located south of the Saho River. The Hungarians have excellent armed forces and strong fortifications. In battle, they rely mainly on heavy cavalry, skirmishers, scorpions, and battering rams. So onagers tend to be, and mangonels tend to be our biggest problem when we just stack up Mangudai, but Mangudai with some camel riders mixed in there should be pretty good here.
Lord Ogadai, we must hold off the Hungarians until Subutai arrives. He will be here in 40 minutes.
We're already under attack? Excuse me? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is just make some farms. Cool. And then, are these the saboteurs? They are the saboteurs. We have some pretty good vision all over the map. Alright, we got some sheep. Let's bring those over and then just start making workers. Throw them on lumber for now. And I might just want to go ahead and grab a second town center for faster production in general. Can also harvest from these sheep. How about we cancel these? Let's go ahead and just go food for now. Dead farm. Yeah, sure. Let's go auto scout. Bring the sheep over here, and then we can just grab some. What are they called? Shepherds. Imagine that. So these look like petards.
Get us close enough to an enemy building, and we will give our lives for the cause.
So it really looks like we just want to get a castle set up down here near the bridge. Just cram one in right there. We have palisade walls. It's not ideal, but you know we've got palisade walls nonetheless. Okay, you return your food, and let's see if we can get another town center. We need more lumber. It's because I spent a bunch of lumber on farms at the beginning. Okay, cool. And then, looks like my scout really didn't make it very far. Or I had already moved him, I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and just scout all on our side of the river. Okay, this is fine. Just keep looking, buddy. That's your job. And we're going to keep making workers, and then when I can make another town center, we're going to do so. And now we can. So let's just go ahead and set this up like over here. It's fine. So it's just so we can cram in more farms. Again, in theory, the river is the only thing that we actually have to hold down. So let's do exactly that. We got some more gold over there. Let them do their thing. And then new workers, let's just put them onto the town center. And then lumber's going to be our main issue for a while. We don't need that much more stone in order to grab a castle. I guess we could have set this up closer and then we could have garrisoned it if we really wanted to. A little concerned about the early attacks from the Hungarians. Those could really cause me problems if I'm not careful. But as long as we stay near the... As long as we kind of stay holed up near the the river here, and then we get upgrades. I mean, we started in the Imperial Age also. That's a huge boon. As long as we continue to make workers non-stop from both of these, we can just boom our economy quickly. That's my goal, at least. I should have just built this close to the gold, then we wouldn't have had to build another mining camp. Okay, so I don't even have enough lumber to do what I would like to. No. We don't need that much food. All right, you guys go on lumber. We still got some huntables there as well. Okay. And then we can transition off of food here pretty soon. Let's just go ahead and just keep these constantly saturating. We really just need that lumber income. What do I need for, how much do I need for a lumber camp? That is pretty crucial right now. And then we want to get a mining camp here soon as well. Okay, well, here they come. Just draw them into our towers. I guess I could garrison the guard towers with archers or something. We'll have to save those petards for when we're attacking the actual structures. Are you just like stuck? What's happening here? Okay, and then we need a mining camp. Again, we just gotta boom into like 2 or 3 castles. We'll be just fine. Oh, we do have a stable here. It seems to be, it would be to my benefit, I think, to get some camel riders and in fact probably upgrade them over time. Okay, this does not concern me. Scorpions kind of do. Okay, let's back up here again, lure them into us. Focus fire a little bit. Even just 1 or 2 camel riders should help us out. Okay, and my light cavalry going down really fast. I need to be macroing through this, but I can't really pay attention right now. Okay, get to it. It's alright if they destroy these battering rams. I'm not concerned about that. Okay, and then 2 of you. Well, that's too many of you. I don't want to select that many. You need you on stone. Lumber's going here. Okay, that's acceptable. Let's go ahead and grab just more Mangudai for now. I need a blacksmith to get some basic upgrades. And we survived the first attack. We're gonna need houses. Guess I could wall with the houses.
Subutai should be here in 30 minutes.
30 minutes, okay. What are you doing harvesting from way over there, dude? Okay, our food's gonna start dropping off here, so we need to transition into more farms. I guess we could also hunt. 1 more sheep there. That's really not what I need, though. Now let's come on down here again. I really need a castle down in this location, but we also have 2 layers of things to back up to if necessary. Okay, let's go blacksmith. Keep making houses because I've got lumber now. Okay, just keep going food for now. And then let's take this group and get on gold. Okay, and then let's go ahead and try to set up a castle down here. We'll just have to throw tons of workers onto it to make sure that it's done in time. I guess right here. We have a lot of blacksmith upgrades already. Okay, and then we just need to survive a little bit longer to get more food production set up, and then we can get a bunch of our upgrades going here. Okay, feeling pretty good about this. More workers coming up. Again, the faster that we can do that, the better. I guess we could hunt over there where necessary. Looks like we already have Thumb Ring. They're getting around us somehow? It's a Cavalier, nonetheless. All right, let's get up there. And I'm going to go ahead and just start making mango dye. Okay, that's all well and good. Let's get down here again. This should be done soon, and we can even make another one here pretty quickly. And then when this is done, I'm going to transition these guys onto gold. We can get a marketplace. We can get a blacksmith. Okay, well, the timing of that sort of worked out. Monastery as well. Almost enough for another castle. We can use the marketplace to get what we need there, and then a university. Another mining camp there. Yurts. Okay, I think we're good now. I think we definitely need some more on food to kind of speed this up. Just need like 1 or 2 villagers there. There's our I already have a blacksmith. I didn't need another one. Did I actually build another one? No, I don't think I actually queued up another one. Okay, let's get a couple monks to heal us out of combat. I'm feeling pretty safe now. Okay, got those monks coming up, and what is this one? 50% harder for enemy monks to convert. I don't know if Hungary is focusing on monks. It didn't seem like it would. Oh, I got a second market. I wanted to get a university. Can I just trade back and forth between my own markets? Probably not even worth the supply cost to do it. I just realized I don't think I even have a mill, which doesn't allow me to rebuild my farms. Let's do that as fast as possible here. Okay, well, I think we got our economy up and running. We survived the first set of attacks. It was a little dicey, but we ended up doing fine. Siege weaponry, yeah, let's go chemistry for sure. I have a bunch of workers that are idle. You know what? Let's get a second castle. I don't want these guys trying. I don't want them getting around us. Let's do it like this. Oh, these are my shepherds. All right, we can just keep cycling through these, and then throw them on gold later. Where's that other gold camp up here? Oh, no, that's my trade cart. I don't think I can trade. Oh, looks like maybe I can trade back and forth. I don't know. Maybe. It doesn't matter. We'll just kill that thing if we don't need it anymore. Just saving up for elite manga dye. It's really gold right now. And what I can do next is actually just walk all the way over here. Just do a town center. That way we can return to it quite easily. My guy's still auto-scouting. Looks like he found a little village up here. Is there anything up here that we can maybe find? I do like me a good findable. Obviously, we're going to want drill. It seems like gold is going to be our big premium right now. Okay.
Subutai should be here in 20 minutes.
And we're not expected to be making any progress, I guess, prior to Subutai coming up. All right, let's head on over here and finish that. Just trying to stay on top of my idle workers. Yeah, this guy is worthless. Just delete him. I guess I can delete that also. So I think the goal is we want to make sure that we can move out with a pretty large army as soon as he arrives, which is going to be tricky for sure, but if we can somehow do it, that would be great. What do we need to do that? Just more gold at this point. I see some down here and stone. It might be if we can build this and then we just come down here There is a crossing here. We just come down here and, you know, do what we need to do. Trebuchets are expensive. I don't have quite enough gold income for that yet. I should have taken this earlier. I took a while to get into gold because I was really focused on food, as I feel like you normally should be. I'll just come down here and take this as well. And again, we've got these... I mean, they're petards, aren't they? I mean, the Mongols don't have petards, so I guess it makes sense that now this is kind of our bonus. Let's come down here and just make one more castle. So even if our attack fails, we're going to be nice and defended. We could also build some walls. I think my Mangudai are elite Mangudai now. Let's go and grab Bracer. And then I need food and gold to get to Hussars. Heavy camel... I mean, again, it's said that they're focused, like they have really powerful cavalry, so it makes sense to me to have just not even a lot, but a couple camel riders. And then just the fact that Mangudai are so good for, like, ranged versus these flippin' rams is incredible. It's great. Still waiting on Hussars. I think I'll grab another stable as well. And we just double build those. Stable. I don't even have rams. I should probably get some rams. It's nice that all of our units basically start with all of the stuff they need, like all of the best upgrades. This, as far as I could tell, this just increases the armor of our Mangudai, which is fine with me. That seems great. Okay. Come on down here. There's also more stone. I'm glad we found that. And then that's the bridge. So we get some trebuchets. Honestly, rams, I think, might be the better choice. Subutai's in 15 minutes. Oh, I did build a mill, didn't I? But I have to actually reseed farms. There we go. Once you get all of, like, the really heavy upgrades, like the elite units and such, you don't really need as much of a food income. Like, it's still nice to have, but it's not super necessary. It's going to transition lumber over here. But this has been going just fine, I think. Just fine. What was I going to do with these? I don't remember. Oh, siege weaponry. Get those special rams as fast as possible. I guess we could hunt those. Seems like it would be worth it considering we get a hunting bonus. And then I guess, like, as you mine gold off the map, you just slowly transition away from gold and stone and just throw them on lumber and food. Okay, so there are my castles. I have another castle up here too, so we can make Mangudai very quick. We have like 4 production queues for them. Elite Step Lancers would be nice, but I mean, Hussars are just cheaper, and they're only food, which is another reason why I think it's probably worthwhile to just focus on food for right now. Seems like they're not even making their way down here. It's my own worker. Perfect. Okay, cool. Okay, very nice. I don't think there are really any other upgrades that I particularly need except getting our rams upgraded, which that's another one that's going to be a ton of food, but I'm really sure there's anything. Let's see. Let's transition you all over here. Again, I'm trying to stay on top of my idle workers, but it's surprisingly difficult when you're at the point where you're like your income is crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna save for the 1,000 in order to get the siege rams or whatever they're called. I think they're siege rams, aren't they? No, it is. I was right. Jay Barino was right. It looks like I can't get that spies option, unfortunately. Hoarding could be okay. Let's grab faster production. Wait, is that archer? Oh, so it's pretty much everything. Not literally everything, but you know, it's not our siege. our siege stuff. I guess what I could do is load my rams up and make them even faster, but I really just don't think that that's necessary. So we'll get a bunch of rams. I guess we could get some trebuchets, but I like the rams quite a bit.
Subutai should be here in 10 minutes. He'd better not be late.
I don't know what Subutai is going to arrive with, but whatever it is, I feel like we are in good shape in terms of our income here. We got a lot of gold income. Food is fine. I don't really want to necessarily make even more farms, and we'll just transition these workers as the time comes. Oh, hello. So again, really it's just how do we want to spend our food? Because again, these are really, really big investments. Like Elite Step Lancers 900. Alternatively, I could just spam Hussars. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. Plate mail armor, I'm not making any infantry that's not mounted, so I don't see the point. And then we... Elite Camel Riders, Heavy Camel Riders are only 325 food, so that actually seems quite good. When you start in the Imperial Age, the build-up, like, I didn't have many buildings, but I still had, you know, I had to focus on all of my, like, increasing my economy, which is pretty, it's a substantial ask. So we, like, mix in Hussars and Camel Riders. Now, I'm not sure if most people think Camel Riders are trash or what, but I think this will work just fine. Again, still trying to, like, keep my food production high, because, again, the Hussar spam later is going to be what really does it for us. My question is, if I made some trebuchets, for example... That's too many trebuchets. I think 4 is enough. Yeah, you know what? 3 is probably enough. Hey, I found a sheep. Where was that? Do I still have my auto-scout running around? That must have been it. You know what I've noticed in this Mongol campaign? What I've particularly noticed is it really feels like the maps are... The maps can be a little tricky at the beginning. But then after that first major attack, it's pretty simple. Like, if they had kept attacking with the verve of that first attack, then yeah, it would have been a struggle. But they're not, so it's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and get set up, and we can just cover these things on our side of the bridge. If they have onagers, like, sitting on this bridge, that would be a problem. But I suspect we're going to be just fine. So I'm not going crazy with Camel Riders, but again, just getting like 4 or 5 of them to mix in there, and then we can throw in some Step Lancers since we have the gold right now. And then Mangudai. And here they come. And guess what? We have Camel Riders. Not that we even necessarily need them. Let's see if we can get some good hits on their trebuchet. Trebuchet v. trebuchet is very random unless you're the... Isn't it the English? Alright, well, no need to throw your lives away here. Unless they're spamming out some Hussars. I could also just roll in there with the Rams at this point. I see no reason to just not use the Rams. So just let them keep coming to us. We're going to keep going Mangudai. We're going to get maxed out. And as we get idle workers, I'll probably just delete them to free up supply for my army. I don't know why these guys refuse to move. The thing with, like, trebuchets seem like they do a lot of weird stuff. Oh, hello. Where did these even come from? We're here to show Subutai that we don't need him. Maybe he's going to show up and, like, try to kill us. Like, supplant us or something, you know? Get down here. You just gotta cover the Rams because they're very vulnerable to melee damage. That's all you gotta do. And, like, just pick some walls and do it. Okay, trebuchets, get up here and hit the castle. And I'll just stay back with my other stuff. No need to throw them away. We have castles to cover our flank. Maybe there's, like, an achievement to finish this before Subutai arrives, or again, I suspect maybe Subutai's gonna, like, add to the challenge in some way. Who knows? All right, well, here they come. flood in there. Just watch out for mangonels and onagers, and this will be fine. I think it should be a little harder to convert. Take out this trebuchet. Castle's going down. Getting through here is pretty rough. Oh, it's because these are the cannon towers. Okay, took that out. Rams, I guess, are going for houses. That's fine. You guys move up and hit the... I guess hit the towers. These are all keeps, towers, what have you. This is where I think we spam Steppe Lancers and Hussars. We're still... I mean, I didn't lose that much. It's misleading. Like, sometimes I might feel like I've lost a lot, but I really don't think I've lost much at all. Okay, and let's hotkey these. Oh, I've got my saboteurs. Let's get them in there. What happened?
Subutai and his men have arrived in the east.
Okay, they're not hostile. Cons. Oh, we got some wolves too. All right, get up there, boys. Take this out. At this point, I just wish I had some extra rams. Yeah, they all died. That's fine. We've got these guys. Let's just use these to destroy buildings. I wonder how much of my stuff got mind controlled. Let's see how well these do against, like, towers or something. Just cover them as we run in. And, I mean, that's, you know, that's fine. Go take that out. We're through. Auto-attackable nature of the petards and the capped rams. I mean, we've won, right? It's just... I really thought the Subutai mechanic was going to be something else. It wasn't, though. It was fine. Looks like Scorpion's coming from up in this direction, so let's move up there. Also look for any workers. They've got stuff sort of hidden all up in these locations. I think my issue is I've got stuff at home, but it's not rallying up. Maybe?
Feeling bad.
Okay, move on up. And because every unit only costs one supply, no matter what it is, it's kind of an interesting concept here. Now let's break through here. We can destroy their stables, because that's obviously another big thing that they've got. Do I have more of those things? I do. I've got a bunch of them. Just use these to break walls in strategic locations. Melee units go for this. It's like, well, they gave us these saboteurs, but you don't really need them. They're good, but not necessary. I have so many resources. And we've been maxed out for a while now. Oh, there was a gate right there. Oh, well. Just run in there and get rid of these. Seems like they're not like goblin sappers that like blow up themselves.
Trying to blow up the Saho River Bridge.
Wait, so are we now trapped over here? Because it certainly seems that way. Don't let them rebuild a castle. So I guess let's consolidate. Because I can't reinforce unless there's a way to repair the bridges. And there might be, I don't know. Destroy this. I'm just going to slowly get rid of all their production. They're hoarding boars. Elite skirmishers. So are skirmishers... Oh, yeah, no, they're good against Mongolica. I thought they were really good against infantry archers, but no. Okay. Can I assume I can't still cross that, right? Oh, hello, camel rider that we don't really need anymore. So we just have to destroy the town halls and castles. There's the town hall. Go for it. I'm going to assume they have more castles. Let's get in here and start picking off workers with Megadai. No, not the farm. Okay, let them garrison. This is going to go down really fast. There we go. They're forced to leave. So get in there and try to clean up. There's the last castle. Capped rams or siege rams do it. I'm gonna guess that they're gonna have another. Is there a worker in there? Or do we? Oh, there she is. They must have another siege workshop too. Okay, so the top of the base is cleaned out. There might be stuff back. Oh, let's go and look. Go check Khan. Stacking up some trebuchets here. Now, they're ignoring my rams, so I'm pretty sure we got them. There we go. Then we take out these workers quickly. They must have another town center because they seem to be going down in that direction. I think what I'm supposed to do is break through these trees because they destroyed the bridge. But I think at this rate, we have what it takes. We have what we need to just finish this with what we've got over here. It's not perfect, and all we had to do was bring workers in the first place, and we would have been fine. Siege workshops, man, they're really irritating. Okay, you all move up here. Let's get that monastery so that they stop mind controlling me. I wonder if they rebuilt anywhere. There's got to be. Oh, it's right there. I was gonna say there's got to be another town center. I'm definitely interested in just killing the. Oh, the Khans are Mangudai essentially. Interesting. How many of these saboteurs do we have left? I assume these are just like better petards. Just run in there and hit the town hall. Looks like we've killed most of the workers. They've garrisoned some, but I don't think they have that many left. All right, no more flippin' scorpions for you, you asshole. Hey, get in there. Possibly the last worker. Bombard tower. Just avoid that for now. That should do it. Unless they've rebuilt somewhere, and they may have.
Such is the fate of the Hungarians, and all who would oppose the tribes of Mongolia.
Well, you make it exactly one territory west, and that's the end. Well, not the end of the giant Mongol Empire, but it begins to fracture after Vienna, right? I don't really know exactly, but I just know that it's commonly taught that the Mongols were stopped at Vienna, which I think is considered the spot where the Mongol invasions ended. But obviously they still have this giant amount of territory, and I think it breaks into 3 parts at first. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Now I'm intrigued. Well, that was pretty easy. I think last mission wasn't too bad either. It's like the way I say it is there's clearly big scripted attacks right at the beginnings of maps. Like there's certain things. There's a scripted event with like a giant Bohemian attack, but usually those first 1 or 2 attacks, I'm looking back at you, Mission 2, that pop out and can cause you trouble. But once you kind of get situated, it's no problem.
Nothing stands between us and the Atlantic Ocean. The Mongol Empire comprises 2 whole continents. Europe and Asia belong to the hordes. Every place we have entered has changed forever with our passing. Russia, once filled with quarreling city-states, much like the old Mongol tribes, will forever be melded into a single gigantic empire. Genghis Khan forged the largest empire ever created in the life of one man. His body was carried back to the river Onon, where the legendary Blue Wolf and Fallow Doe once lived. He was buried in the ground, and 1,000 horsemen rode over the site to disguise it. Genghis Khan's final resting place was devoured by the steppes. My people cherish the legend that their great ruler will one day return to lead his horsemen to another bloody victory.
We've done it. Another campaign down. So I'm kind of liking this trend that I've got going on here, which basically, pick the original base game, which was Age of Kings, and play through all of those campaigns. So we look through here. I think Genghis Khan was the only Age of Kings campaign in Asia, but we've got Saladin here. That's 2 swords. I imagine these are definitely not Age of Kings. Yep, okay. And then we check Europe. So I know we've got Barbarossa. So I'm thinking we do Barbarossa next. Again, it's single sword. So we do all the single sword campaigns first. And then we do the double swords, triple swords. And then I think when I'm done with all the Age of Kings campaigns, I'm going to go play a different game. And when I'm done with that game, I'm going to come back. I'm going to play another expansion's worth of campaigns in Age of Empires 2. I feel like that will keep things relatively fresh. Now, I know Age of Kings, I think a lot of people are saying, well, it becomes less repetitive with the expansions. And I'm looking forward to that. But I also want to... Originally, I said I didn't want to play all these campaigns, but now I kind of do. Because I really like the different ways the different civs play. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, Barbarossa. Yeah. So I'm thinking we do Barbarossa and then Saladin. And then, I think that's it, right? That's all the, unless I'm missing one. That's all the Age of Kings campaigns. So yeah, I think it's going to be Barbarossa next time. We'll end with Saladin for Age of Kings, because that's the double sword campaign. Though, frankly, again, I don't know what the difference really means with the double swords, because some people in the comments were saying that some of the double swords seem easier than the Mongolian campaign. I don't know, but we'll see. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.